Welcome. Welcome, everyone. You walked down Bly. The free-to-play weekend. PowerWash Simulator. Power Washer Simulator, I should say. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? I think my controls accidentally defaulted. No, my goodness. However will I proceed? There we are. There we... Why does it feel like I'm moving through molasses? Looks like everything redefaulted. Alright, one more thing. I just noticed it. Sorry. How are y'all? How's your evening? Just decided, time to get back into it. I need to do more while the free weekend is here. Because I find it is satisfying to a degree. But the suction, its power to envelop people, I still find curious. Actually, now that I'm here, I have all this monies. Do I have points now? Can I buy it? This one costs $900. Is this an actual upgrade to what I have? Can I see what I have? What is mine called? Power washer stubby. And this is a different way to pick the nozzles. What the... Wait, so if I do this... Okay. Alright, it's automatically equipped. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Can you unequip stuff? Could I put stuff away? Could I just put, like, white away so I can, like, go through my nozzles faster? Like, is that an option? I must shop. I must buy. I can't afford that yet. I want it, but I think it'd be cheaper for me to start buying cleaning liquids. To have them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know how long they last. All I know is that my liter of stone cleaner hasn't disappeared yet, so let's just grab one of each of these. See if that helps at least. Now then. Can you hear? I don't hear anything. I don't hear it. Oh my god. Behind the backdrop's getting warm. Seeing how the ET really operates. There we go. I was like, I just realized I couldn't hear anything. All I could hear is my voice. Sounds of anguish hidden amongst it. What? Oh my god. I thought the wood was brown. That thing was cursed. What is it? Do these children smoke? Like, what is this? Does this playground host the babies that Dave Chappelle was talking about? The ones that are outside at 4 in the morning selling drugs? Because this is vicious. Look at that beautiful yellow and red that was underneath that. I thought it was regular wood colors. I didn't know it was painted. Oh my god. If you sat down on this, would you be able to get back up easily, or would you heal it peel off of you? Like, does this sound... You know what I mean? You ever spill something sweet off the floor, and all you do is wipe it up, and you forget to go back there and clean it properly, so then later on you walk over and you get the sticky, like... That's what I'm thinking this felt like. Oh my god, to change the color of your pants to match the dirt that got soaked up into it. Look at that, look at that color. Look at the vibrancy. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Darkness. It's a gateway to the Shadowfell underneath it. Oh my god. Thank Moses. Look at that. Oh my god. I know that's the way it's gonna be for everything else, but the idea, the violation of it all. Oh god, no. The footprints. Okay, section by section. I'm gonna do this smart this time. I say that, then I know immediately I'm just gonna my brain's gonna wander off, and I'm not gonna remember what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna start doing stuff again. Should probably start from the inside out, right? Section it off. We'll just cut it up. Chop it up. Loosen it up. Loosen up. Like an automatic shotgun of cleanliness. Yeah. Well, like, pepper it. Let the cleaning, the godliness shower down on you. I'm gonna encircle myself right here. Circle myself a little bit. Keeping in mind of my area of effect. Okay? Remembering that I have feet. I should probably choose an exit point. And you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll leave one exit somewhere over there on that side. Right now, hold on, I'm on the merry-go-round. And I used to love these things. Thank God when I was a teenager, I never had, like, a dirt bike or anything, because I would have totally did it. You ever see those, like, videos where they rig it up to where the engine forces it to spin faster? I would have been one of those dudes getting injured. I would have been a quadriplegic if I had messed around with stuff like that. I would have been the first one to be like, let's see how fast we can get this thing going. Thank God. Man. You think so, JT? It's special, I'll give it that. Am I out of juice already? Oh my god. Are you seeing this? That multi-purpose didn't last me at all. It gave me no nothing. It gave me no nutrients. Yeah, it's something. There's something about it. I'll give you that. I'm just trying to apply strategery. I'm surprised that a leader only lasted me so long. Maybe that's what was happening on the last one. Because I did the house, and I got the stone cleaner, and for all I know, I'm out of stone cleaner, and I don't even realize it. Just gonna loosen all of this up first, though. Nah, not the soaps, but science and reality. I thought the whole point of this was not just I don't even know how to describe it. What's it called? Like, would it be like satisfaction? Is that what it is? Like a satisfaction game? All I know is that in real life, you get some decent soap and you soak it into some material and let it sit there for like 10 minutes, and you get some action, and you get some action. You get some damage. And I thought that was like one of the points of this game, was the realism. Yeah, satisfaction. Like that techno song. Sure it does. Kind of. I'm still on the fence. I'm into it, but at the same time, my OCD, it gets to me. Just because of the way the structures are. Another one. I said another one. Don't tell me I already used. Oh wait, do I have to select something else? How do I re-equip? How do I reload? there a reload button? If I had deployed a maximum amount of soap that could be deployed? Yeah, that's the song I was talking about, yeah. Alright, you know what? While it's functioning in such a way, I'm gonna give the Grand Whiteness his chance. I'm not getting any work done at all with that. It's fighting against me. Till I get my satisfaction. And I'm just dipping my toes. I'm just dipping my toes in still. Like I did the first 3 levels. It took me about 3 hours. And I'm still on the fence of like getting it. Like I get it, but I don't get it. I get the appeal. You gotta go slower. Like this. Inch by inch. See, that's my problem. And go slow, alright? All those years of thriving and surviving in the Halo 2 lobbies of yesteryear. I want to attack. This is why I prefer the green one. I feel like this guy, he gets me. Just enough speed. I know it's not a bigger area. What really gets me is like trying to figure out the best strategy. Trying to figure out the fastest way. That's what intrigues me. I'm like, what's the MLG strat for cleansiness? How do I vaporize the dirt? Like the pros do. Hold on, let me hit this edge again. This edge bothers me. This edge bothers me a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Its color with the dirt looks too close together. They're unified, man. It's working against me. This is one of those games where I think I said it last time, where it has a certain eerie quietness to it, to where it could easily become a horror game. Just for like, especially for people who have trouble with like, what's it called? Like super linear places. Like, could you imagine if this was like just grass for miles and stuff, and they just added weird sounds in the background? Yes. Every nook, every cranny. My favorite is the inside corners. I don't know why. We'll get to that when we get to that, though. Inside corners, though, like that. Right there. There we go. Slice. Scissor slice. Let's leave that alone, though. I have a strategy. I have a plan of action. I'm doing the floors first to give me a clean work area. Which in real life, I'm not sure I would do it this way. I'd probably just do it entire, like, section by section, because then, like... In fact, I'd probably do the stuff on top first, because, like, it's all just gonna fall back down, you know what I mean? It would all come back down to my feet, and then it would be all over the floor again. So doing this, in reality, would be wasting my time. But the way I figure it is... In the game, I notice my footprints get left in the dirt, so it's like I kind of want to have a clean floor already. So I'm not just leaving dirt footprints everywhere I go. Oh, let me slice it. Chicken fry rice it. And don't everyone worry. I think the last day for the free-to-play weekend is tomorrow. I think they actually give you Monday. So I might do some more tomorrow as well for the last day. I'm still, I don't know. It does scratch a weird itch, but I don't know if like I feel like people liked it too much. I got it. Like, I figured it out as soon as I saw other people playing it and I watched them play. And I was like, okay, alright. But I felt like the amount of people talking about this scratches that OCD itch. I'm like, this doesn't really. I don't know, I feel like there's so much for me to get done in real life that there's some, only by talking while I work on it does it do something for me. Like, if I was sitting here by myself, not streaming it, just doing this, I'd be losing my mind. I'd be like, what am I doing? Why? But now that I'm here doing it this way, I'm forced to think about it in a different way. So I'm like, it's very strange. You think so? Probably. Everything becomes colorful. Probably those weird people that are also into ASMR, right? Because they did all that work for all the sound design of the water hitting stuff. And even in the option settings, they have like the settings for like the water. How do you want the water to sound? What if there's mods for this? I saw that there was a 40k DLC. I was kind of interested in that because I was like, and go in there and clean the tank. I don't even know what kind of tank it is. Like, I'm a fan of 40k, but I'm not like a super fan. Like, I couldn't name any characters, like, other than like some of the meme guys. Like, the one that I do remember is is this what Primarch Vulcan would want from me? Like, that's the one I remember. Everyone else kind of disappears, except for Horus, because of the Horus heresy. And I don't even know what the Horus heresy is. I never stopped to him. One of my friends actually stopped and watched a video about it and said it was actually awesome. And he told me I need to go back and watch it, but I haven't done it yet. So I still don't know what the Horus heresy is, other than a guy named Horus, I think, betrayed someone. And oh boy, everything went up in smoke. No pun intended, but a welcome one. Yeah, there, right there, underneath the ladder. Ooh, I don't like this spot. I don't like what's going on here. I gotta switch to my green boy. I like green. Yellow's good too, but he's like special missions, special projects guy, because he's so much more narrow. He's definitely for those inner corners, the inside seam. But I also like to use green for the inside seam. I like to get in there. Hold on, I need to shovel some of this. Give me a good shoveling. Try to do this slowly. Let me try to have patience. It's hard for me. My brain is like, shoot it. Shoot it. Water. It's one of those things, because I used to work in a meat department, and cleaning this is like very similar to like the deep cleaning of like the fridge that you would do every time, the cooler, if you will, like as often as possible. And I actually became a manager at some point, so like when I would go on vacation, they wouldn't have time because they'd be down a man. There would no be, upper management would always, every time you told them a reason, they would say they would turn all your reasons and call them excuses instead of reasons, because English and management jargon. So I would go on vacation, but I would still be down. I would be down a person now in that department, in my department, because I wasn't there. So I come back from vacation, and one of the first things I have to do is clean the floor. And this, sometimes, especially like if chicken was on sale, so a bunch of chicken would come in, so a bunch of chicken liquids getting on the floor. This is very similar to how like the corners, in the very back corners would look. But soak it with some soap, cut it like this, and it's gone, just like that. I didn't have all these fancy nozzles though. We just had like a hose with the one nozzle and would like have a plasma. Well, actually I take that back. We had the deep cleaner. I forgot what they were called. It's like near the end, last time I was working there, like for the last like 2 or 3 years that I worked there, they had these very powerful ones that they actually like had to recharge on a battery, and actually were like ones that you wheeled around. And they were like, oh man, be careful with these things. They cost like $20,000 or something, like these mobile cleaning units. And I liked that thing, because that thing had power. Now that could clean your floor. That could swipe up like this. Hold on, let me get this. Let me just feel this for a second. That inside corner, yeah. Slice it. Slice it up. Ha! I'm just gonna do all of this right now. I have a craving. And it's for the edges to be done already. I didn't understand at first, like, I was like halfway through the house mission before I even like bothered to look around. And I was reading what the guy was sending me, the messages. And he was like, yeah, that volcano. And I looked up and I was like, oh, there is a volcano in this town. That explains all the blackness. Because I thought maybe grandma and grandpa were chain smokers and one of them spontaneously combusted, especially in the backyard one. Because this stuff is dark. Like, this is some carbon action. And I was like, what happened? And then they told me about the volcano. And I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. But I still like to theorize. I still like to play around and be like, these children are obviously... The problem with the children in this neighborhood is all the black tar heroin they like to smoke while they play on the dinosaur. And as you can see here, it gets everywhere. It just gets everywhere. It's criminal, really. But, you know, they watch all that brain rot. They play that Fortniters. They sing that Skibbity Toilet and they smoke the black tar. And this is what happens. This is what happens, man. Yep. They eat pencil erasers. And then roll up the black tar and Pokemon cards and just start burning one. That's what they say too. They're like, I gotta go burn one. And I'm like, oh no, here we go. Timmy's hitting the heroin again. You ever hear someone say that smokes? Hey man, I gotta go burn one. You go, fuck, this dude's young. Excuse me, pardon my French. I only know one language. It's English, and I'm terrible at it. I think dyslexia combined with surviving COVID gave me a human version of mad cow disease. So yeah, sometimes I just say things and they don't even make any sense. I gotta do these edges. Hold on. Let me. Well, sometimes my computer can't handle the epic settings of graphics that I use on a PowerWash Simulator. That's why you see those lags right there. It's too powerful. Let me try to give white guy his day in the sun again. Give the white head his time to shine. Let's give it a tap. Ah, that's scary. I don't know. I don't know why it's scary to do VATS mode, to do the bat vision on the dirt. Yeah, I got my bat sense, but it's only for dirt. And for some reason, I don't like to look at it. It makes it feel more dirty. That I have a special lens that can sense the evil that's in the ground and all around me. Because then I can just pretend that, hey, you know, it's just dirt. But then for some reason, being able to sense it makes me feel like it's alive. And once again, I'm in a very flawed universe. Like the 40k Terminids or the Now from like Star Wars are gonna leap out of this darkness and grab me. And that fear just, it lives on in me. It's like right there. Especially in the PowerWash Simulator. Like, this is it. This is how they get me. They trick me into thinking that it's normal dirt, and then all of a sudden, I get bitten. I catch it. You know what I mean? Like, the zombie jumps out, rah, and he has a syringe full of Tylenol, and that's how I get the autism. That's my fear now. Even though according to a lot of my friends, I think they tell me, E.T., I think you have autism. And I go, I don't know, I never got tested. And they just look at me as I do stuff and they go, yeah, you have autism. And I'm like, I'm not a doctor and neither are you, so I'm not sure we should be tossing that around. Let's not go to Facebook just yet and make any announcements, alright? Let's play this one close to the chest, keep our head on a swivel, and go from there. Are bronies still a thing? I never looked it up. I hope they're not. Hope they finally said, you know what, liking the show is fine, but dressing up and going to conventions about it and having pony parties is a bit much on the creepy and weird side. Hold on, I'm gonna do them again. Let's sweep them up. Sweep them up. See, the thing is, I used to work for a grocery store, so when I see something like this, one thing that really triggers me is that the insanity of the corporate BS. Because they would look at all of this and say, yeah, you should be able to get this done in 15 minutes, and then leave, and then remind you to fill out the paperwork on the wall that says how, like, when you started, when it got done, what day it was, and sign it. And it's like, wow, what a waste of time and a lie they keep telling themselves. I gotta cut this, though. Especially that moss. I don't know why the moss is so strong. I don't remember moss being this strong in real life. Then again, I never got, like, I could have swore anytime I cleaned it off with the hose, it immediately disappeared. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe that was new moss. Maybe this moss had the ability to breed with the ash and make some sort of, like, Africanized killer moss. I don't know. But when I try to use the white head to get the moss off, nothing happens. The moss just looks at me like, sorry, sir, were you trying to tickle me? Like, and I'm like, no, man. I was trying to get rid of you. You're kind of in my way. If I crouch, I'm closer to the nozzle now. My power should be increased. Right? Ideally. Looks like I lost some, yeah, I lost some definition there on the end because I went a little too fast. Ideally, though, these are some pretty colors, though. I'm just very surprised how thick it gets. You know, they make that material that's like hydrophobic, and they make that other material that's like static resistant, like anti-static cling. I wonder if you could spray that on stuff, because then that would make getting all this ash stuff like off for like really easy. Like, I know you can't just spray the hydrophobic stuff everywhere, because like I think it's like poisonous if you ingest it, and if you put it everywhere, the more likely it is to rub off on your hands or something. But what about the static resistant stuff? Is that like, do you just need to charge the surface? Or uncharge it? Do you just need to ground the surface after you spray it on or whatever? I want to know more about the science behind that. We need to... Look at this. What is that made of? That's like the leftover moss. It has the strength of kings. It's adapted. I don't appreciate it, dude. Is that too fast? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Let me come back up from here. We'll just slice it off. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's something I also asked yesterday. I never looked up. They ever make a wet vac Roomba? That'd be interesting. I know this game has co-op mode, but what if you could have, like, a build-a-buddy? Like, just a Memnite ally, just an artifact ally here. Just cleaning this up, you know what I mean? Helping you do it. Like, maybe it wouldn't be as strong, maybe it would take its time, but it'd be nice to, like, just deploy something on the other side, work its way. Maybe like a water turret from, like, Slime Rancher 2, where it just auto-fires at everything, helping you out. I don't know why in my mind, like, now that I'm saying it out loud, that sounds insane. Like, what am I trying to do? Make this into a tower defense game? Like, what am I fighting? Is the dirt breeding? That sounds like a different mod right there, right? Where you're like, you're cleaning. But the longer you take, the more in other areas the dirt starts to grow stronger or starts spreading in that spot again, so you have to clean it again. It's like a time attack, but it also fights against you. Maybe I should have spent the money to get that more profitable head. Now that I'm here fighting the tiny patches that I worked on with the soaps. That moth's gonna be there because I'm using the white head, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna try to ignore it for now. Get my completionist going, you know? I gotta work the darkness away so I can get the green and sticky away. You know what sucks? If they updated it to where this included, like, gum and stickers, and you have to deal with that. You get you a gum scraper, and then the stickers, you would still use the hose, but, like... I remember from work, you'd be there, you'd just be like... You, like, kick it, rub it, and do that over and over again until it disintegrates. And some of them would take a while. Let me edge this up. Use your boot to rub it, to loosen the top fibers of the paper, so it can get underneath and get to the glue underneath that's against the surface, so you can really get the water to do its work. Alright. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, I can do this. I should get a speed upgrade. Or wheelies. So I could skate around faster. This game, I mean, it has a sprint. Oh, you can sprint backwards? Check that out, I didn't know that. Alright, I learned something new. You can sprint backwards. Hold on, I'm doing this too fast. Alright. With that knowledge is power. It does not work if I'm looking straight down, though. That's weird. If I'm looking, like, at a certain angle, I can't really run. I magnetically cling to the ground in a weird way. It makes me concerned. Does my person suffer from, like, some type of vertigo? Is that why they can't, like, run with their head down? What's the deep lore on the PowerWash Simulator? Pei, as a man with a struggling intellect, tries to power wash. The other idea I had was that we're in a giant aquarium, and we're just tiny people, and I'm cleaning off all the algae and muck buildup off of all the decorations that are in the aquarium. That's the only way I can explain the thickness and the sturdiness of it all. I gotta swipe it. I gotta swipe it like a credit card. That's what I gotta do. I gotta work it. Right, hold on. Problem is, I'm getting ahead of myself. That looks like a boot print. That's the thing I'm trying to avoid. I want to cut it. Cut it good. I'm not close enough. I'm getting closer though. You know what? I'll just go into it. Here. No. Alright, sorry. We can do this. There we go. I don't know what happened there. It's a little strong. Is that algae? Is that the moss again? Mocking me? Alright. Tell you what, we'll just slowly but surely we'll just come here. It's too strong. You see how strong this one is? You seen this? What does it want? Raiden, upgrade the hose. What? Upgrade the hose, Raiden. That's what it's starting to feel like. It's like right there on the edge. You lack the qualifications of being a power washer. No, my God. I kind of want to cut through. I'm going to cut through. I want to break its strength. I want to separate it from the herd. Oh, this part's like it's especially strong for some reason. Let me get down. Let me get down on its level. This part, this dirt, man, this ash. I feel like it's the emotion from Gears of War to where it's like partly alive. It's fighting. It wants to live. That's the problem. Okay. Alright. This time things will be different. This time I got a handle on it. Kind of, not really. See that? See that? Going too fast. Thing is, I want the speed. I need the speed. That's why I play Need for Speed. My inner desire for speed. It has a need. What is that? Is that just my eyes losing its mind? I feel like I'm seeing like a red flash of colorfulness. Are you seeing that? It's like a colorful flash when I do this edge down here for some reason. Like it's holographic or something. It's a legendary card. It's a promo Mew from the before time. Before the volcano. We had peace. We had abundance. Alright, now I'm trying to remind myself of Wildlands in the beginning. And the cartel guy. The people need the coca to save them and help them. I use my coca as power to feed and clothe my people. But the Americans, they're coming for my coca fields. I gotta stop. I don't know what's up with that. I've been through like 10 different video games now in my head. It's like it's triggering something in me. The cleaning. It's... The more I scrape off, the more memories it reveals underneath. That's what it is. It's symbolism. The more childhood games that were played here in this playground of the mind. He's a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. And the dudes are being revealed. That's what PowerWash Simulator does. Is that what it is? It's a commentary on the human psyche and the human condition at the same time. Or nothing of the sort, it's just a PowerWash Simulator game. That's pretty nice. Son of a... I know once I get the majority, it won't matter. Like, those spots will disappear. Still, but oh, left trigger reloads. Alright. Live and learn and get loves, I guess. Oh, let's hit up this real quick. That inner corner. I don't know why I like that one the most. Yeah. Cleanliness. Close to godliness. Wouldn't you agree? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's how you slice it right there. Yeah, that's quality slicing. What bothers me is the wood eyes. They make them look too real. It tricks my mind into thinking there's a piece of dirt there that's like stronger than the other dirt, because this game does that. So then I end up looking at the wood eye going, die! And it doesn't die, and then I go, oh, it's an eye in the wood. That's all it is. Calm down. It cannot hurt you. It's not real wood. Right? Better. What is happening? It's like little... It's not important. I know that it's gonna count as complete once I get there. It still bothers me though. Those little bits. I've seen what the game does. For some reason, these edges don't count as complete unless you get like 99%. But these big areas, the easy big areas, for some reason you reach like 90% and it goes, that's good enough. And that bothers me for some reason. If it was like 95% or 99%, I think I'd like it more. There's something satisfying getting that last bit. But these edges, this like the stuff that hides in the crevices, that drives me bananas. Because then like you're hitting like the dirt location device, looking for the tiny bit of orange, and you can't find it. And then you finally do find it, and you're like, really, that's it? And you go like something like, and then the game's like, oh wow, you're good at the game. You're MLG. We're signing you up. Come on down to Bargainville. Because you are the chosen one, Harry. Or something like that, you know. Just cut this. Let me just cut this slice. Let me cut this pie. You know what's been crazy? Is that I've been watching a lot of those Catch a Predator videos recently. And sometimes they refer to like the collection of evil images as just like CP because they can't say the actual word without it getting demonetized. And other ones call it, they say the cheese pizza. They actually call it cheese pizza. And because of that, I've been thinking about cheese pizza more, and I've been dreaming about cheese pizza. That's like one of my favorites. Like a 3 cheese pizza, man. Mozzarella, right? Okay. Some provolone. Alright. Maybe a little bit of cheddar. I forget what the other white ones are. But I know when I was at home, what I would do, man, I would get a cheese pizza from like either Domino's, Little Caesar, or Papa John's. I can't take the racism, but some people disagree. One of my friends said you can't taste racism. It tastes like a lack of seasoning, and that stuck with me. Made me laugh, and I agree. I was like, okay, so yeah, if it lacked seasoning, like if it was super bland, then I'd be like, okay, this food is racist. But to finish my story, my little anecdote is that I would get a cheese pizza from one of those places, but I would buy feta at the store, and I would sprinkle the feta on it, make it into a 4-cheese pizza. And that was pretty awesome. Takes me back. Oh, you know what I also would do? My favorite cheese is actually Munster. Munster cheese is my favorite cheese. Little Caesars already uses it in their mix, so they got Munster. That's what makes their cheese so like stretchy. Kind of awesome little factoid that I know. Which is one of the reasons why Little Caesars is probably my favorite. I know some people say that it sucks, but I feel like it's like a franchise thing to where you go to different ones and they're not as good as other ones. But the one over here is pretty awesome. But they actually use Munster in their cheese blend. That's what makes their cheese more stretchy. And honestly, it's a pretty mild cheese, but it's tasty. I like it. But that's another cheese I would add on to them to make it into like a 5-cheese pizza if it wasn't already in there. If I didn't get a Little Caesars pizza, then we add the feta and the Munster, and it had me a 5-cheese pizza. And then the last thing I would do was sprinkle a little bit of Tabasco sauce on it, and man, I was golden. I think I dream about it. That's how much I love that. How much I love that food. That's a weird thing to say. It's true, though. Some people dream of women's fast cars, money, blackjack, hookers. Not me. I dream of cheese. I'm just a different kind of guy like that way, you know? Slice this up. Slice it up like a nice piece of cheese pizza. Man, I just had beef roast today. I can't be making myself hungry again. I am not hungry right now. Alright, I am fine. I am actually full. I even took some extra fiber to make sure that the beef wouldn't be a battle tomorrow. So, can't be thinking that way. Jesus! Little baby, newborn Jesus, sneaking up on me. That just gave me, man, that was so shocking. It was like watching Archer get tuberculosis a second time. Listen, I could stop with the references, but I can't. I can't. It's in my nature. My entire life is a reference of a different life that happened to someone else. Alright, this is pretty hearty. This is pretty strong. It's pretty chunky. Let me cut it out. Let's cut it out from the rest of the pack. Separate it. Make it weaker. Harper. Did you hear that mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. Oh, they have their own cat mythos instead of a groundhog, whatever. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing. What's wrong with the hat? Wait, is the joke are we gonna find out that it's a black cat and that's why it's so hard to find after the volcano eruption? Do I have to hose it off? Do I discover it one day? Does this hurt the cat when you power wash it in the face? Shouldn't do that in real life, but in video game land, in Dreamland, that'd be amazing. I'd do it. Fallout forces me to defend myself against pooches. And don't even get me started on all the cats I had to deal with in Far Cry. My lord. Those cats were big though, and they were aggressive. Alright? Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. I like cats and dogs. I'm not against pets. I would never hurt your pet. But in video game land, if it's in my way or trying to defeat me, cards on the table, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, baby. Sometimes life ain't fair. Why should video game land be any different? Sometimes you gotta do things. Sometimes things change you. One joke I used to tell in high school was I'd be like, you know, this place changes people. And they're like, what do you mean? And I say, well, I used to be black. They used to get a laugh every now and then. Basically stolen from Spy Hard, the movie. I don't know if you ever saw it with Leslie Nelson. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Why is this? What is fighting me? We got that extra child stickiness on this side. We got that entire jar of jam and an entire bottle of maple syrup stickiness just shoved into the porous rubbers that is this floor. Okay. Alright, we're winning this time. We got this. It gets a little thick right here. The fight might be against us. I think we're okay. Well, anyway, we're alright. We're alright. You're okay. You're alright. Alright. Give it a little slash. Guide it. You gotta guide it. The dirt doesn't want to be on the rubber. It's not its home. The dirt belongs with the other dirt in the grass. You gotta guide it home. Give it a little push. Give it a little push, little shove. Little sprays. And sometimes you gotta like surprise it. You gotta see, you know what I mean? Like if you tap the spray, this is what I call water confusion. Because now different levels of pressure are hitting it at different times. This weakens it. Water confusion. Water confusion. Little water. Man, there should be an upgrade where you can get like a 6-barrel version that spins, man. You need that. We need that Gatling effect. We need that Vulcan water cannon. That's what we need. We need that A10 30mm anti-tank water. That's what I need. I gotta be careful. Thinking about the A10 made me think of turning things into Swiss cheese, which once again brought me back around to cheese. Gotta be careful. Trying to lose more weight and stay and get more optimized. See that? See, that's what I was talking about. Did anyone else see that? There was a decent amount left. A decent chunk. About yay big. About that big. That I hadn't gotten yet. But this entire yellow section said good enough. And it got rid of it. But later on when we do the edges, you'll see what I mean. You'll see. This place is kind of big. This is taking me a while. Hold on. This is actually kind of nice. Look at this slicing. Ooh, the slicing. That's not good though. Hold on, let's get in there strong like. Let's get my boy, my favorite boy. My best boy. My lustiest of boy, the greenhead. Cut that. Look at that cut. Look at that. Look at that slicing action. You guys remember the show Future Weapons? Remember that one episode that talked about the Metal Storm weapon system? That's what this reminds me of. Like that, the water just like whoosh, that clean obliteration of darkness. Look at that. All the evil, all the demons of hell. The one weapon that was missing from Doom was the Metal Storm weapon system that you could just mount on your shoulder and just whoosh. Oh, that's pretty cut. I'm surprised I didn't get the blue 4 from that. I have to do a little bit of the merry-go-round, I think. There it goes. There it goes. It's a lot bluer. It's a lot bluer. Wait, do all these color sections count as different sections? Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta. Wait, now that we know how to reload, we can hit the rest of this carpet. I mean, the rest of this rubber matting. Let's get it. Gotta get it good. Gotta get a good firing sequence on it, you know what I mean? How we doing? How we doing? A leader 0.6? Okay. We're square. We're square. We're square. We're fine. We're okay. We're alright. I'm walking in it now. I didn't want to walk in it. That's the last thing Nisa wants is. You actually cover a wider area if you angle it like that. Look at that. Maybe that's the play. To actually shotgun blast it out. Like that. That's better spread. You got a good spread. You got a good spread. You don't have to be that accurate with the soap. You got some dirt problems over here. Wham. Slam. Thank you, ma'am. I ain't about that stuff. I'm all about that strats, man. We gotta hit this place. Refill. I got 1 liter left. Wish me luck. I think I can hit this pretty good. I think I can weaken the strong points at least with what I got left. Which, I mean, it's not a big deal. What is it, like $10 for another bottle? I'll grab another bottle. This whole job completing is like worth like $600, I think. We can recoup the losses. It's within the budget. I ran the numbers. I used to be a manager, damn it. Just gotta give it a good firing sequence, man. Give me those 1-2s. Oh, it looks like I didn't hit this spot as hard as I could have. Let me just juice that up. I just want to rejuice some of that. Rejuice that. Hit that. Look at that. Look. We had like a fourth of a bottle left. That's called efficiency. Progress. Democracy. Liberty. Although, I was using a lot more soap on this area, so this area will probably clean up better. This, maybe not that well, but I feel like this is the way you're supposed to be using soap. I feel like you're wasting soap if you try to use the soap to do all the cleaning for you. I think it's there as a weakener, as a battle, as a as a pre-soaking weapon system. Hold on, let me do this properly. I'm getting too excited. Forgive me. Look at this. Look at this. This is why no one takes me seriously as a power washer. Seen this? Look at this. We just, man. We just did these edges. I'm getting my green boy out. Green boy understands my needs. I'm scared about green boy because I like him so much that it's gonna be like the only thing that works around here is my freaking green boy, and that's the one that's gonna break. Like if this was real life, I'd give In the back of my mind, I'd be like, you know, Green Boy's only gonna last me like 3 months before he just snaps in half in my hand. He just crumbles to dust in my hand for like no reason. I'll just be changing my heads out. I'll be attaching my Green Boy, and he'll turn into sand. I'll be like, no, Green Boy, and he'll be like, Father, help, as he disappears into the wind. I'll be sad. I'll think about Green Boy. I'll go to the store, buy another one, and I'll probably forget immediately, because then like the new one will probably be like way better, because it's new, and then I'll move on. But then I'll tell people it was weird, because I'll have that story at least. I'll have the story. I'll tell people, yeah, it never spoke to me before. Like, my schizophrenia, it does things sometimes, but this time it went hard. Like, first of all, I don't know how it turned into sand, but I kind of mulled over the fact that it also spoke as it died. I buried the lead. I put the cart before the horse a little bit in that storytelling part. Yeah, and then it spoke and said, Father, help, as it disappeared. I was holding Green Boy close to me, re-augmenting my weapon system of anti-dirt cleansiness. It looked up at me and said, Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. I was like, what's that reference for? And then, and then it was over. Then I had to go to the home and garden section and spend another $12.40 on a new Green Boy. My life was never the same. It got better, but it wasn't the same. And I had nostalgia blindness for Green Boy, alright? Listen, I listened to a lot of Drowning Pool when I was younger, okay? So that makes sense for me. Alright? Remember the album Sinner? Don't corner me, don't lecture me, raise your hands if you're a sinner. That's what it was like. Okay. You know what? I got over the fictitious story of Green Boy passing. I'm ready to move on and focus on my cleaning. That went in a direction that I did not expect. Yes. Yes. That did not feel any faster than if I had just been washing normally. I might have been too into the story. Time might have been progressing slower because I was focused on speaking of the great chronicles of the passing of Green Boy. Reading the ancient sacred text may have distracted me from the task at hand. This ain't bad. Look at this. This is pretty fast. Look at that. It definitely weakens it if I focus in the focused areas. We'll get a slice going. Oh, let's just get it properly shaped up, though. All right, here we go. Here we go. Everyone stay calm. I'm calm, you're calm, everything's gonna be fine. Green Boy didn't die. I don't actually own a power washer in real life. The likelihood of this story actually coming to pass is very, very low. Okay, that's sliced up. That scissor slice. Everything is nice. I'm coming at it from this angle. Oh, there's also something about doing something like this. When it's the last bit, right? When it's the last bit and you're just clean cutting it away like this. Like where your hose is almost just the right size to make it all go away. Yeah, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, no, I got a little too wide. Hey, I'm alright. I'm okay. You're okay. You're alright. You got this. It's a little wide. I'm gonna work the angle. I'm gonna lean back with it. I think that was Fat Joe. But honestly, I don't think about Fat Joe when I hear the phrase lean back. I think about that one song from Needs to Be Underground 2. I forgot the name of the artist. But it's like, my in-laws don't dance. They just pull up their pants and do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. Remember that one? That one pops into my head every now and then. That's what I think about whenever someone says lean back. But that's because of hours upon hours of Need for Speed Underground 2. I don't think I've ever listened to the Fat Joe version. I think I was busy that day. Alright, here we go. That was almost perfect. It was right there. It teetered. It teetered. Man, this edge sucks. What the hell? What the French toast? Sorry, no, I'm getting a little flavorful tonight. I don't know why. You know what it is? I haven't been drinking my sleepy time juice. Oh yeah. That gets me in the zone. Going to Betty Bye after this. I gotta be ready for Betty Bye. I gotta get ready to weep I gotta get ready to cry my real folks blues into my pillowcases tonight. Got this. Okay. I'm gonna do things differently. What if... Oh, look at this. I think I like this more. Look at all this slicing. Look at all this, like, moving like a 3D printer nozzle action. I feel like this is more effective than using the white head. I think this eliminates my need for using the white socket altogether. Like if I just go extra wide angle with my green, look at this. Green boy's getting more powerful. Oh yeah. That is the meta. This is the strat. You go wide with Green Boy, and then you get low. You get low till the whistle blows. Or, if you prefer, you get low like Little John and the East Side Boys. Which honestly, I prefer that song over the Techno Jam, you get low till the whistle blows. Which, it isn't bad, but it's not as good as Get Low by Little John and the East Side Boys. Just being honest. This is just my opinion. Alright, everyone calm down. I don't know if there's any... I don't know if Moby's in the audience or something. He's there in his JD gamer chair, floating in darkness, listening to the window licker outro over and over again. But if he is, I just think Getlow's better. Calm down. That's just one guy who thinks that Lil Jon the East Side Boys Getlow is a better song named Getlow than the other one. Alright? It cannot hurt you. My opinion cannot hurt you. Unless I get a weird curse that makes my opinions into separate living creatures that are hungry for man flesh. Then yeah, if that happens, I'll let you guys know, and then maybe then worry. But so far, no curses that turn my opinions to man into flesh-eating monsters, so square business all around for now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, I know I started going even further away with it. It wasn't as strong, but call me crazy. I just met you. This is Green Boy, baby. But like taking a page from Ariana Grande and going side to side. I feel like that's the strat for Green Boy. We just use the Grande method on this. Yeah. I don't know why the moss is now surviving Green Boy. I think you still gotta go slower on it. There it goes. So strong, you gotta switch to yellow. We gotta switch to serious yellow. I think it gets stronger over time. But hold on, here we go. I don't know. I think that's faster. I think that's better. I want other people's opinion. I want other people to use the Green Boy Slice strategy and tell me what they think. But look at that. I feel like I just did the same amount, like just even right there. That was like, what, 2 seconds? Compared to like the 5 seconds that the white nozzle would have taken me, going super slow, going like, you know? Am I crazy? Yes. But am I wrong? That's the question. That's the answer I'm looking for. Crazy? Yes. Dumb? Maybe. But unless you've tried my technique, baby, what can you really say? What can you do? Twice. Got me moving side to side. There we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is the power. This is the power play. This is the power move. Behind the freaking, you know, in real life, I remember when I was a kid, the back of these things would look like this. The dirt would just be statically cleaned, especially if it was like a plastic one. You guys remember that? If it was a plastic slide, the dirt would just like the static charge from children sliding down it with all their momentums and their frictions. Dirt would actually stick to it like this on the back. So getting back here finally, and removing the pestilence myself. Oh, it's pretty nice. Oh, I'm gonna like that too much. We're gonna do that last. What is down here? What is this moss? How is moss growing underneath the Doesn't moss always grow on the north side? Why is it here underneath the slide? The north side isn't underneath the slide. What Dr. Seuss nonsense is this, man? Let's put the yellow. I need to take this moss seriously from now on. No more games. No more waiting. Letting the moss live is what the red faction wants. That means we can't stand for it. Okay. Sorry, I know, I'm drifting. I'm drifting in and out of ideas and places for some reason. This game does that to me. I just went back to Red Faction. Red Faction 2 with Sopot talking about the Red Faction in the title screen. He was so mad. He was like, this is what the Red Faction wants. Like doing his obvious, you know, dictator speech while you're changing your settings or loading your games. And some reason that one sticks with me. It sticks with me the same way that Mewtwo planned this all along sticks with me. For some reason, like, this is what the Red Faction wants. That one sticks. It's about the same. It's on par with, that also takes me to, like, Halo with, Imbecile. He wants you to kill him. I prefer not. That was Halo 3, actually. Here we go. Despite the weird things my mind does when it wanders, this is some nice slicing we got going on. There we are. MLG, Proby's Pro. No! The trick. I almost forgot. My new strat is the power strat. Look at that. Look at this. You seeing this? Are you seeing this swiper no swiping strat? Are you seeing this? Well, I have to switch to yellow for the moss. Which one, once again, it's so wildly placed for some reason. The moss does what it wants in this game. The moss does not obey the rules at all. There we go. I never teabagged a rubber mat before, but there's a first time for everything. Let's work our way around here. Let's get this edge up. Clean up this mess. Clean up this hairline. This guy obviously typed something in the chat that no one liked. They pushed back his hairline. We gotta fix it. The moderators fed this guy British cuisine. Alright. We're doing well. Whoa! That little bit of spray hitting there again, that spot super clean really fast. Look how weird that looks. Oh, I don't like it. I want to clean the rest. I'm gonna leave it though. I'll just play it. That was an accident. Or maybe it was my mind fighting against me now. My mind's fighting against my hand. It's like, no, you started. You started there. But for realsies, that was an accident. I did not mean to slice that slice. That. Look at this. Look at this. Here we go. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Those inside corners. That's what I'm about. I'm about those inside corners. The corners know, that's why. I think it's because the corners know something. The corners are suspicious. The dark corners of the ward is where the Red Menace likes to hide. And I know I'm quoting Liberty Prime when I say communism is the utter definition of failure, but it sounds true to me. That's looking good. This is the future of rubber matting. Why didn't I get the pleasant beep sound? Oh, because it's connected to this over here. I see. So once we do this corner, and this corner, and this corner, we should get some beeps going. I gotta get this edge though. I don't trust it. I don't trust it not to be a part of the system. The communist red faction system that's working against me. Although, in the game, for red faction, I believe Sopon was also kind of... He was something. He was... I think he was fascist. Some sort of... He was something. I don't know what it was. I blew him up though. It's fine. Whatever he was, it doesn't matter anymore. The canon storyline that I exploded, the main character exploded him, so it's fine. Oh! I know everyone saw that one. There was like a single, like, scyther arm shape of a blade of dirt left there. And the game said, good enough, and got rid of it. Let's see how much disappears over here. Huh? Oh! Oh! Alright, we're doing a pretty good job on the floor so far. Well, let's cut this off. Let's do it. We're getting all kinds of beeps over here. Big beeps. Big, sweeping, deadly beeps. Alright. It's all in the mind. Look at that. Look how much was left. There's an entire parabola here. A trapezoid. Still, though. How come it doesn't do that favor for me when it's a little crevasse? When it's a big area where it's easy, that's where you want to rush me and be like, alright, that's enough power washing this area. Let's move it along. This is PowerWash Simulator, not Power Washer Reality Simulator. When we made a power washing game, we wanted it to be exactly 90% realistic. That last 10%, you have to get a power washing job. No, you're not allowed. Fight the audience. Fight the gamer. See, this is why women hate video games, my friend, is because it appeals to the male fantasy. That's why PowerWash Simulator took away that last 10%. So that you don't have that male fantasy is always there on the edge, but it's never delivered. Some dark days, man. Just let me get the last of the dirt on the big areas. How about you give me forgiveness on the edges and the crevasses? I don't need forgiveness in the mass hysteria zones. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Let's stay focused. Let's stay with it. Let's stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket. Gentlemen, we must stay focused. Temptation is all around us. What is it? Miller! Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs. It's the old Dieth place. Okay, I don't need to read the rest of that. That's cool. I like how all the other messages last a pretty decent amount of time. Why was that one a little bit faster than the others? But what I was going to say earlier, when I was about to crash out because of the way forgiveness works in this power washing game, is that loose anger releases the mind spiders. Which isn't a saying, but it's something I wanted to say. Okay. Alright. Check this zone size out. Check this out. Look how much we have here. Let's just see. Like, it might only be like 5%, but it's still a very noticeable percent. That was huge! Wait! Wait a minute, this means... You saw how big that was. Everyone saw how big that was. The percentage of the forgiveness seems to be based off the size in total of the area, because that was massive. That was like almost a 2-foot by 3-foot area of ash. My ash that I was supposed to clean. And the universe sucked it up. Sucked it up. Like pain using planetary devastation, the ash was lifted away from me. And I don't know if I can forgive that easily. I'm gonna do the dino edges. Then I'm gonna continue the floor. But inside me, I need to separate the dino from the floor. Why is the bottom side of the dino holographic? What, is he a legendary dino? It's pretty, but I'm confused. He's a purple stegosaurus. How come I can't get deeper? I need to go deeper. I need to go more underneath. That's big enough for a man to crawl under. Come on now. Sometimes life gives you roadblocks. Then sometimes life gives you giant purple dinosaurs. Now, this leaves me a little bit in the dark, because most of my life lessons I learned from DJ Khaled just talking. So, we're in the dark for this one, but that's okay. I've been known to adapt, modify, amplify, disintegrate, integrate from all types of different directions. So I think we'll be okay. Swipe it up, swipe it up, swipe it up. No reason to shake the camera like a salt shaker. I'm almost doing it. I'm stopping myself. I'm calming down. Gotta remember, it's a system of patience and accuracy, and not just random violence. This is more of, we should be having Enya thoughts, not Pantera thoughts. Okay? We should be listening to the trees and the wind in the meadow and not just automatically dropping in like it's June 1945 and it's time to disrespect your surroundings. No, that's not this type of game. Okay. It's fine. See, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. You're okay. You're alright. E.T.'s still here with you. We're just gently edging up these corners, man. We're just edging up these corners, baby. Oh, wow. That was a bit of forgiveness right there. Like, from right there to, like, way over here on this side. That's how much lip they forgave. Which, honestly, I'm not mad at that one, because the lip, that's one of those areas where it's like, we gotta get in those crevasses, and I can't tell, I can't make heads or tails. That's one of those ones where if I didn't get it all, I had to go into hunter mode and be tapping my dirt sense like crazy, trying to get all those edges, man. Yeah, this is beautiful, though. I don't get it. I feel it. when I'm playing it. But thinking about it prospectively, and introspectively, I still don't get it. I guess maybe it's similar to like Minecraft. You're playing by yourself just for fun, you go in, you set a goal, I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna build a 16th chapel made entirely of cheese. And you just sort of go do it, you know? This is sort of similar to me in that fashion, where my goals are put right in front of me. This area is dirty. I must find the best strategy and movement to make it undirty. Side to side. Rondi style. Side to side. Simple. Easy. Strong. God is a woman. All of these angles are working their way into my brain. Alright, how much accident forgiveness are we gonna get for this yellow section? I'm getting close to the edge. Move! I don't even know if I can name that shape that was left. Blue section next. Oh, wow. There was an entire slice left. Where to start now? I think we're pretty much... we got the floor covered like I liked. So now we just got some objects, a couple of benches, maybe that trash can way over there. The dinosaur is also a slide, but you don't get a good angle at his underbelly. Let's just start here before we decide. It's plastic. Let's go ahead, weaponize the area. Shotgun it up. Blast it. Weaken it. Force it to question its reality. I can actually go up here. Too bad I can't slide down it. That'd be awesome. Need some of those Gary Mods physics worked into here. Why can't I power wash and slide at the same time? Undoubtedly, this is the heretics doing. Alright, that's already half a bottle. Alright, I used too much. I got too excited. We know it's our first of the big playthings. Uh-oh. Been talking too long. My dryness caught up to me. The ash. It's too realistic. The graphics. Makes it feel like the ash is real in real life. I'm popping a cough drop right now. My ET candy. The menthol causes some sensation to keep me focused. Also makes my throat a lot less itchy when talking for a long time in this dusty abode. This drafty, dusty abode. My house is a regular, in fact, maybe even on the small side, house. My family home, my father's house. But it's drafty and dusty like an ancient castle for some reason. Not really drafty, but... the dust moves, the dust wanders. I know drafty means like, you get like these suspicious ghostly winds randomly, and it doesn't do that. I'm misusing that word. I'm exaggerating for the sake of storytelling. I'm, what's it called? Oh, I'm forgetting the word. I'm embellishing. That's the word I was thinking of. I'm embellishing a little bit, boys. It's okay. It's alright. But it is dusty. It is trying to attack you with tiny particles in the air constantly. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but what can you do? Sometimes you have old insulation in an old house where the foundation's bad, which causes cracks, which then naturally the old insulation starts to break apart, blow into the air, and make a dust-like substance. Also, the air from the outside, the dust gets in, can't get out, blows down into the house, through the cracks from the bad foundation, cracks that are in the ceiling and the walls, some that you can easily see, some that you can't. It sneaks up on you. Forces you to adapt, which I've already discussed that I'm good at. Hence the cough drops. I don't know why I'm doing this like this. I was out of focus. I was doing it while thinking, while talking. Tripping on Green Boy. What am I doing with Yellow Boy? He's powerful, he gets the job done. But Green Boy's wider. This stuff isn't caked on that bad. I can be doing this faster. I need to get those angles working for me, not against me. What am I doing, man? I don't know if some of those spots are naturally occurring on the dyno. Oh my, he's not having it. Look at his eyes. It's a living. Letting all these younglings fill me with their grossness. Cover me in their germs and their waste materials. You're okay, dinosaur. You're alright. I got you. Don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, purple dino, because I'll miss you, baby. I don't want to miss a thing, dino. I don't want to miss a thing. Work these ads. Work these eyes. Work these angles, these ads, and these eyes. He's tore up from the floor up, but he doesn't have to be. That's a beautiful part about cleaning. Sure, things get dirty, but they don't have to be. And it's not, nothing's forever. Alright? Look at your life through heaven's eyes. That's what I tell people. La 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 la. You don't always get what you want, but sometimes you get exactly what you need. Sometimes you have to tell them what they want, what they really, really want. But not all the time. I wish this dino was separated into sections, because now I don't know if there could be a little missing piece left. I'm going to be like, what's happening? Where's the rest of him? Why am I so filthy? those tougher spots. I'm gonna hit it real fast with the yellow. I know I'm starting to rush. I gotta stay focused. If I wander too much, that's when all of a sudden I start treating it like a shooting gallery, and nothing's really getting clean, and I'm just blasting things randomly. Yeah, this would probably be annoying, because all of this, it's a solid piece of what it looks like, so all this would be splashing back at you super hard. It'd be hard to see, it'd be misting everywhere. If you're using hot water, it'd be hot. Oh, this would blow right here, this area, I think, if this was real life, I would somehow try to find a stable way to stay on top of the slide without slipping off and spray down. Because otherwise, if you were shooting the staircase like that, like I was in real life, man, that stuff just shooting into your eyes, man. Just child germs flying right at you. Into your open, gaping mouth as you scream in fear. Strangely enough, you screaming in fear is what causes the germs to get into you even faster and easier. And that's how Resident Evil started, man. And you don't want that. It's not good. It's not a good look. I mean, I'm a power washer. I'm the backbone of the economy. I gotta keep it clean, keep it focused. And this is too close. This is too close. I know I could switch to using the time splitters aim mode for this, but it feels weird to do it. In time splitters, when you're doing that one stealth mission and you had the silenced pistol, it was kind of awesome and it worked out really well. But in this game, it just feels like a weird add-on ability that I'm not sure if it's actually useful or not. Not for me, anyway. I can see how it could be useful. But honestly, to me, I don't know, it just comes off as kind of weird. I guess, I don't know, if you hold it up like this and you do like that to get a weird angle, yeah, I guess that works. That makes sense. Never mind. I mean, I don't use it a lot, but I can definitely see now how it would be useful in certain situations. Get those hard-to-reach angles. Must be a little bit of moss or something in these corners. This reminds me of those cute little, like, dinosaur taco holders for the Stegosauruses, and they just hold your taco, just the taco holder. So useless. What a mom thing to get. I kind of want them, though. But they are cute and useless. You only use them for tacos. Like, you wouldn't put a sandwich in, though. Would you? You couldn't use them for dipping sauces. It's shaped like a taco itself, and it stands up. Like, you could only use it for taco-shaped things. I guess you could put pitas in it. Empanadas. I guess it would kind of work for other things, but I don't know. I saw them, I wanted them, I never got them. But every now and then I think about them, the Stegosaurus taco holders. And I say to myself, probably a good thing I didn't buy those, because last time I had hard shell tacos, it was like well over a year ago. Maybe 2, maybe 3. And I have nothing against tacos, I like tacos, it's just time makes fools of us all. Let me know in the comments below last time you had tacos. Don't lie, don't spur my feelings. You could literally be having them right now and just be like, now. And I'd be like, mad respect. Mad respect. That's what it is. That you are is what it is. It'd be like that sometimes. My relationship with the dinosaur is beginning anew. Look at him. God, he's so shiny now. How does he look cleaner now that I'm done than when I was cleaning him? How do you do that? Huh? Some sort of dinosaur wizard. Alright, we got this trash can way over here. I don't know why it's dirty too, but it is. Honestly, cleaning that freaking dinosaur took a little bit longer than I would have liked. Maybe I have some time. I gotta be working on my efficiency. This thing doesn't seem too bad. Looks like the dirt's coming off it pretty easily. Maybe I spoke too soon. Wait, is it not even dirty? Is it just that color? No, it's dirty. Just got a little bit left hidden somewhere. Go ahead and switch to green. Go ahead and hit it harder. There you go. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I knew it was dirty. I knew it was dirty the whole time. Because I'm a good cop, alright? It's like Kyle Bufowski. We'll put those there for now. What we got here? Metal? Metal. You cannot kill the metal. It will live on. I know this. You know this. We were there when it was written. Because I'm old. Older and wiser than all of y'all. Unfortunately, for all of us. But no matter. Lucky for you and my infinite wisdom, I have decided to be merciful. And forgiveness is what I'm preaching. Could have used my powers for evil, but instead I'm doing this. My God, this thing used to be blue. Holy smokes. It's always surprising. The power of it, the thickness. Got these edges done properly. Hey, whatever happened to MIA? I actually liked Paper Planes and Bad Girls, and then she just sort of disappeared. I have no idea what I just cleaned there, but it's clean now. Is the centerpiece something separate? I know it's weird. It's counter what you would expect, because in real life I totally would have stopped from the top and worked my way down, because the way water and dirt would flow. So doing the floors first would have been pointless. I said this already, I know I'm reiterating. But still, it makes me think. Oh, I like this color. Look at that. Man, that is like a Planet Express electric mucus. I love that color. yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming together. This is deep. This is the deep lore, the deep magics right here. Oh, each handle counts as its own separate entity. That's nice. Look at all these little beeps. Oh, little beep, little beep. I don't know why, but this makes it to where, like, tomorrow, man, when I'm playing Fallout 3 by myself, I'm gonna be listening to Sia the entire time. That's a weird feeling I'm getting from this one. Isn't that weird? You ever get those weird feelings? Like, I gotta do this now. I got a mood. I have a craving. Not just chandelier. I'm talking like Big Girls Don't Cry. You know what I mean? Just hit some dude in the chest with a minion while that's going on. Eye of the Needle. Am I done with this? Am I roundabout? Oh, sorry. It's not a merry-go-round, it's a roundabout. That immediately took me to JoJo. Gotta stay focused. This is what happens when you have a brain like mine. It's hard. You're all over the place and nowhere at the same time. Got a couple of benches left. Probably do the big thing next after the benches. And then I'll do that little guy. Actually, no, if I'm doing the big thing next time, he's gonna do this. I'll do the slide last. I'm still gonna do the slide last, but I'm doing the big thing after the little things. Hold me close, tiny dancer. What if it was Tony Danza that was the line? And what if he was... What if he was a power washer? I wonder if the song would have been better. More well received. Bench is done. This is all bench now. I can sits. I can has. Get out of that corner. Get. I recognize Meridia's stone when I see it. Okay, it's not gonna sneak up on me. Not this time. Quickly and quietly, I give it a good soak. I let its natural beauty come to the surface. And then I switch to the professional mode. Now I shall contour the trash can. The trash can, I shall frame it like a face. And let its natural beauty come through. No fake freckles. just framed. Precision. Democracy. Can we clean the inside of the trash can too? Let me in. It's where I belong. All of a sudden the depression hits me hard out of nowhere. I start jumping inside of it. People have to swarm me to pull me out. Stop it, get him. Get him, he's trying to trash himself. Stop doing this. Why haven't you just did some therapy? And I'm just like, I can't afford it, leave me alone. You deal with America's healthcare system and insurance companies. See how you like it. But I'm okay. I'm power washing. You're okay. You're alright. You got a hose in your hand. A dream full of ambition. Maxed out poise. And a pocket full of miracles. Oh yeah. There you go. How's it not done? Ah, there he is. There it is. That was the angle of the dangle that I was missing. Now I just have the large woman left. Quite powerful, really. Quite impressive. What we got? A mixture of things here? Wood and plastic, I see. Mostly wood. How do I get to the top, though? Just like a real woman that's large and made of wood, I am confused, and I must reach the summit first before I can start to understand its motives. Alright. Pepper it. Season it. Don't drown it. Season it. Oh, I can't. Parkour! There we go. I did it. I was about to say, I cannot jump the distance. You'll have to toss me. But there's no one here to toss me, because I'm all alone. There's no one here to stand beside me. I forgot to do this outside in this angle. You know, it's fine. Let's just finish the top first, and we'll work our way down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. This feels weird. For some reason you move super slow and walking side to side on a rooftop. My face. I feel like there's a hitbox issue when I'm up here. What if I was just on one side? No, it's still there. That's slightly better now that I'm not on the tippy top. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's all these slats. They're all real. To be fair though, in real life, I don't know how am I gonna be balancing up here like this. These aren't near you. He fought flying squirrel. He is what he eats. So mostly squirrel. I don't know why PowerWash guy in my head canon is a crazed hunter of squirrels, but he is. Oh no! I was so startled. The fear of that being the end is right there. That's looking pretty good. Not great, but good. I can work the angle a little bit. Oh yeah, that's way better. Take my time. More like blasting time. Although I admit some of the corners are a little tough and you gotta slow down for them. It's not the best strategy, but it feels good when it works, which is only some of the time. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. What is happening on the inside? The black tar heroin is being puffed like crazy in here. My God. Was Nikki 6 here? Look at this. This thing would confuse a carbon dating machine. Good, clean feeling. It bothers me that I only got those two and not the other two. What did I do differently and wrong? What's the green? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Makes you think. What is it? Is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? We got our details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house in need of some TLC, if you know what I mean. I still wonder why they used this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned kerosene. Kerosot? Oh, I have no idea what that word was. It was different for me. Never seen that word in my life. What is kerosot? Is that demon bones grounded to dust? Makes sense why the children be playing on that. You gotta keep them holy and delicious in the Emperor's eyes, I guess. For that good Emperor juice. Yeah, they're gonna become space marines. Gotta keep them juicy. You know that Emperor's weird. You know it. Everyone knows it. We don't talk about it, but we know it. He does his best. And with my help, he could save them all. But only if he believes in himself. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where we can learn to work and play in the Emperor we trust. Felicidades. And basically get along with each other as well. Unlike some people who refuse to get along. Good lord. I'm not liking how tall this thing is. This bothers me. I have to move this ladder thing around, aren't I? It's not even doing damage. Not from this distance. Now, how do I get the angle of that angle? Is that what this functions for? Get in there, get in the nitty-gritty. Ah. I don't like how gravity and movement works when you're going up and down the ladder. Feels weird and wrong, like you're suction cupped to it in a weird way. Alright, let's switch to white. I'm super close to the wood. Hoping that the pressure is enough, because now I'm super close, because I need to get these slats at a nice angle. See, this would drive me crazy. You had to 100% this by yourself with no help, get all the edges and all these slats. Who designed this, man? The thing is an ash trap. Can I put it... Does it have to be right there? I can't put it in the middle right here. You can put it in the middle right there. Hold on, put that back down. Put that back down. It's evil and in my way. There we go. We'll get it in time. I just have to have patience, and I don't have any. I sold all my patience. Just like the way I sold the world. Alright. Let me clean you. This is quite a travesty I'm dealing with right here. Soap did nothing to help. It helped a little. I shouldn't denounce it outright. It did its work. It did its part. That is a nice shade of red, though. You gotta give him that. is that, Ferrari explosion red? That baboon's butt took us explosion red. What's the future of gaming? Red? Look at this red. It's crazy. Crazy red. That's good. I'm gonna have to use an angle for this guy. Too much nonsense here. What is that? Moss? Caked on moss? Gum? A bunch of racist things left behind by teenagers? We get it, you're edgy. You used your uncle's pocket knife that you got for your 11th birthday to carve a swastika into the children's wooden castle. Ooh, wow. You're so deep and brooding. I want to learn more about you. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. I think fall damage is in this game. Can you imagine if you freaking just straight up died? You had to start all over. I would give this game a break. But you know what? Maybe I'll play some more tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go. It gives you the Dark Souls thanks Obama screen. Alright. Good enough. Not good enough. You'll see. Y'all made fun of me for using my uncle's folding knife for everything I do. You just wait, I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna come back. I'll be covered in diamonds. Diamonds on me like Skittles. Diamonds on me like Malcolm in the Middle. You'll see, you'll all see. I'm gonna become a YouTuber and a twatter and an Insta an Insta whatever. Make it big. I'm gonna be big. Gravity will be pulling down around me because it'll be the only thing to stop me. Am I going up the ladder backwards? What? Does my character have a prehensile tail they didn't disclose in the previous meetings? What was that? Oh, did I just get on top of the little one by accident? I probably did. Oh, by the way, I have a prehensile tail. It'll really help me when it comes to power washing. What did you just say, brother man? You want to back that up for us? Yeah, remember when I said I'm part Capuchin? I wasn't lying. What other marsupial wisdoms and DNAs are you hiding in there? Alright, I see now. The angle dangle actually does help for certain things. Gotta use it properly. How does being on top of this not help for this part? Oh, there's a lot of wood here. Too much wood. You know how expensive wood is? You know how much this would cost the city? Why is the dinosaur the only thing that seems financially responsible in this park? Nice, Suru. Got me a little too excited to get that monkey bars done. Monkey bars. Let's get this little ladder thing going. Let's get this done. I know I didn't spray with the metal spray, but it's kind of small. It just looks like it just has regular ash on it. We should be able to get it done in a second. I said get it done in a second. It's triggering me. Why must you persist? How are you not done yet? Where's the last bit of dirt hiding? You cowards? Okay. Fine. Fine. See, this is the one I'm talking about. I get those big forgivenesses on the huge areas where it's obvious. Behind the climbing pole. Almost done, not quite. Get off me! Ah, there we go. That's why. Oh, the very tippy top. Okay. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna find it and feel silly. Feel straight stupid once I'm done. Wouldn't you know it? Outer corners are alright. Not as good as inner corners, but not everything can be an inner corner. Because if everything was an inner corner, then we'd be dealing with some weird sort of non-Newtonian eldritch built rooms and buildings that were made by the dreamer. And let's just say power washing all the ash off would be the least of your problems. You know what I mean? Anyone else feel like that? Like if you were like in a maze built by Cthulhu, I think, you know, you'd still want to be clean, but it wouldn't be top priority. It'd be up there, but what? This thing is regular wood color? Where's the yellow coming from? Okay, so this is painted. Just the slats are painted. Okay. I was about to say, how thick is the nasty on these things, man? Just soaked. Okay, so now that one went to wood color. And now this one's going to... No, they're yellow. Yeah, they were just wet. They're just wet and they're drying. Okay. That was confusing and scary. Things look different when they're wet. Sometimes they're scary. But it's okay. You're not alone. We're not alone here. ET's right here. We're still power washing. We're still making the world a better place. For you and I. Oh yeah, look at that blue. That's what I'm talking about. That cuts deep. was some figurativeness right there. Now how am I gonna do this? How am I... What the Humpty Dirty Dur am I gonna do about this? Guess I'll start back on the roofs again. This feels like it's too many pieces. I'm gonna miss something, I know it. I'm gonna do my best, but... Oh man, I thought you were about to be 11? Man, this one takes a while. This playground doesn't play around. You don't go to play on this playground. This playground's got too many nooks and crannies. This playground puts you to work. It could be worse. Remember the Emperor I talked about? He could be here. And he could be disappointed. Perish the thought. Tower wood, tower roof. That inseam up there. Hold on, we'll get it some accuracy. This is not optimal. Oh, well, yeah. Probably should get that then, shouldn't I? That's quite a bit on this one. It looks simple, but it's not. It's complicated. It's a bit much, to be honest. Oh, well, that was some forgiveness right there. I kind of needed it. Those slats are troublesome. Actually, did I loosen this? I don't think I loosened any of this. You know what? Let's keep with the theme. Let's keep the theme going. We said we're gonna do a roof. We're gonna burn the roofs down first. Tear its tyranny of roofiness away. Thinking that it's above us and it could look down on us. I'm not a wood cleaner. That was some airtime. That was kind of weird. I'm gonna go, no, I don't want to do that. Leave me alone. Get away from Crazy Snake Man. I can't play with Crazy Snake Man. He's crazy and he has a large number of snakes. Alright. Lightly pepper the roof so that this roof can be faster than the other roofs. Hit that dark spot. Destroy the darkness from within. Spin attack. Okay. A little bit over here. Hit the edges a little bit. Little dust of the good clean. Dust of the good stuff. Alright, that should be good enough. As you can see, someone threw, I don't know what this is. Chocolate milk? I hope it is. Peanut butter? S'mores? whatever it is, they threw it up here. Just to ruin my day. Damn childerlings. They're like tiny people, but terrible and gross. And people are already terrible and gross, so they're just exacerbated, tiny, concentrated versions of people. They're like people extracts, really, aren't they? Alright. This has officially become ineffective. And these, whatever this chunky material is, this peanut butter colored, yellow and white gunk, requires a stronger weapon system. Scrape it off. Hit that stuff again with the green. We'll do a good green sweep and I think we'll be okay. This is way too caked on though. I had to switch to the yellow guy and actually target destroy all of this. Target focus fire. Alright. Now we should be able to get the last bit of dirt. That's already looking mighty blue. That's some blue abba-dee-abba-da. Some might say that's a few people's favorite blue. Is it my favorite blue? Maybe. No, I'll never tell. You'll have to stick around and find out. A little bit left there. I don't know what that is. I can't even see it, but apparently there's more there blinking at me. I'm just gonna use the forgiveness for this side. I don't even know what those last yellow bits are. That looks very blue to me. I can't get any closer to this wood unless I'm shoving my face into the screen. Okay. Slice and dice. Why is the rooftop the grossest place? Why is this the roughest place? What happens up here? How? The floor should have been the hardest place. That's why we did it first. Why is this where it's the most caked on? Why does it look like the flood is slowly infecting this and trying to conquer it and turning it into a vessel so they can go to other worlds and infect them? Just use a sweeping focus fire method, and there's a lot of gunk left, so I don't know. I don't know what it wants of me. Whatever it wants, it's dangerous. And I'm not strong enough. I don't know if I'm strong enough, man. Someone tell me. Someone help me. Man, tell me, am I strong? Tell me I'm strong. Alright. Not so bad. It looks clean, although underneath the black light we got some tough to reach spots. We got some roughness. We got some roughneck scouts. I'm inside the roof, getting warm, getting crispy. I rinse the crispy critters away. Cleanliness close to godliness. What was that? Everyone okay? I think OBS was just trying to summon a demon on my other screen for some reason. I gotta watch that. Yeah. I think I said this last time, actually. I don't know why it's coming up again, but yeah, that devil, that Satan, Satanus, whatever you call him, he's a bit dodgy. I don't know about y'all. I don't trust him. He seems like a bit of a goer as well, you know? I'm not sure about that. I'll put my foot down. I'm gonna say it. Satan? I don't think he has your best interest at heart. No. I think he's a little sixes and sevens. I'm gonna say I said it. Let's hit that with the deep yellow. I need the deep yellow. I need the king in yellow for this upper wedge. Which I know I said I like inner corners, but I don't like this one. The one that's right above me. Feels weird and cumbersome. And when I say cumbersome, I mean like the band 3 Mary 7, cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black, and too white. Too rich, too poor. He wanted less, but she wanted it more. That kind of cumbersome. Alright. Oh, well. Use some more soap on that one. Whatever. What is this? Did one of the children explode? Was Anakin here? Did they do a reenactment of the attack on the Jedi Temple in this room? Because, Lordy. It's like someone put an M80 in a can of peanut butter, man. A jar of peanut butter. What happened? What does it want? Please. I know. I'm trying to do it again. I'm trying to... can't help it. I have this need to fire upon it. Like it's the enemy. I need it to go away. I need to scrub it with the power of waters. I need it to bathe in the glow. Looking pretty good. It's not great. It's definitely better. But I'm definitely not liking what I'm seeing still. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. How? What? I hate this above me nonsense. If only I didn't have dirt vision. It ruins it. I don't even know how that's still dirty. I don't even see anything. I guess I kind of see something. And I lean really close. So much splatter. It's like a crime scene, man. I don't know how it just got this bad, though. I just want to know. Maybe there's not supposed to be a rhyme or reason. But at the same time, it feels like there should be. There should be a distinct plot line that I can follow. I need a character in story mode that I can blame for this atrocity. My hate needs a different direction other than the naturally occurring ash and mystery peanut butter that is everywhere. Alright. They're close enough? Alright, looks like I'm doing work. Just gotta keep it on there for a second. Yep, come here. Come here. Allow me to open the way. There we go. Alright. Slice this differently. There we go. Even darkness at this angle. Alright, that's pretty good. Use the ladder to my advantage. There we go. We use the shake weight method. It does nothing for the peanut butter, but for the ash, look at that. Can't argue with the results. Here's that weird angle they wanted you to get for all of this. Look at that. That is just, this is literally a fight uphill. I'm not gonna even worry about that. Those notches. I'm gonna beg the what's it called? The power washer gods to use their powers of forgiveness for those edges. I come over here, I'm gonna do this instead. Finish that, finish the roof, the blue, the edges are forgiven. Get on top of this railing, blast it. Blast it. Back to the hell from which it was spawned. Work from the upper corners too. There we go. My God. I think I got all the roofs. Vertical struts, they're another piece of work. What? Aha! No. Gravity, don't betray me. Everyone else betray me, don't you do it. Actually, gravity's the number one thing that's betrayed me. I've fallen down so many times. Looking good. Look. There we go. Struts, roof and struts. These struts, the vertical struts, not so much. That yellow bit becomes part of the roof. Alright. Now, gotta get all of this inner wood. We'll get all the outer wood. Let's work our way down. Work our way down. You know what I mean? Give it a good blasting. Weaken it. Shock it. Give it a good shocking. Shockaroo. Shaka Khan. I got a wood cleaner. I ask forgiveness from the power washed gods. For now, I cleanse. Inner cornered love. Oh yeah, that's what I like. That's what I'm about. The inseam of the wood. Get real close. That's not strong enough for the peanut butters. Calm down. Calm down. Take your time. If you do it right the first time, you won't have to do it a second or third time. Cleanse the land. Beam of condemnation. Man, I could use some of those upgrades from Halo Wars or whatever now. I need the twin engine, I need the ancestral perversion. I need Mega Barrage. This cleaning, man, takes it out of you. It changes you. Inner corner. Look at that. I wish it was smooth though. It's got this little thing here. It's got this little wood attachment dongle to support this. I get that, but I need those bigger, better inner corners. What's that, Donald? Don't say Donald? I have the best power washer. No one does power washing like me. Okay, I've been power washing for 45 years. I've been power washing. I was there when Hank Power Wash invented the power washer. Alright? No one knows power washing. Listen, you are smart people, beautiful people, thin people. Beautiful thin Americans. Come join me. Come join me. Okay. Power washing. Big. Huge. Huge idea. Big is beautiful, it's huge. So wooden. Too much wood. Makes me think. Wood, flammable. Simple solution, water, not so flammable. Alright. Some things are soluble in water. Okay. I know this. I've spoken to my science men. They do the best science. They're working on making my hair stealth so that the Koreans can't see it. And next, we're gonna power wash it. Oh! I don't know why that one felt good. That one surprised me too. I didn't know it was gonna happen. I thought all this flooring was gonna be one floor. One big, beautiful American floor. Just big, voluptuous, thin, aromatic, aerodynamic floor. I know floors. My buildings have a lot of floors. A lot of floors. I don't even count them. Don't need to count them. Someone counts them for me. I hired an expert counter. Even though he doesn't need it, he has a counter. One of those clicky counters, I don't know what they're called, but he has one. He does both. He clicks and he counts in his head. Just in case. That's how prepared I am. Oh yeah. Inner corners. So inner. So cornered. So dead. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm about. Right here. In here, in the inner corner, though, everyone's out there talking about power, talking about soap, talking about different nozzles. This is what I'm talking about right here. This. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing the phalanx delta shape that is stabbing through the enemy lines? I'm just saying. It does something for me. I'm not trying to be like Pythagorean, alright? I'm not going to go on about triangles, but just bear with me about inner corners, okay? The universe back there just flashed for a second? No. My impression's not as good as other people's. Perish the thought that my Donald not live up to your high standards of Donald impressions. But it doesn't matter. You know what? You say my Donald impression's not that good? Fake news, okay? The liberal media wants you to think that my Donald impression's not good. They've been lying to you. They've been hiring Mexican writers to write the dialogue. They can't even bring in themselves to write it themselves. Talk about how my impression is not as good. They're lying to you. They're saying that I will never get stealth hair. Okay? The fact is, my hair is already stealth. Ever since I became president, I've been growing it out. It is actually twice this size. You just can't see it. I have the stealth setting to keep it to look like this side. What is the peanuts butters? What is it? I need the deep lore. I need to know. I feel like Odin from God of War, man. I'm about to kill people that I care about to learn about where this evil peanut butter comes from. Why is it everywhere? And why does it feel like it's mocking me? Oh, that's good. That's nice. Did this thing beep? Is there a Mrs. Quickly beep sound? I'm not thinking I'd be on this play still on the playground. I thought I'd get at least the other one done. This one's tough. This one's a challenge. They're stepping up their game with playground pieces. The massive size of it. Just gonna try the white one again in slow motion. Nah, they don't feel right. I know I can't use the sideways as effectively in this narrow area. What is it? Carousel is fungicidal, cheap, and just as absolute joy to pour. Immediately, it is also profoundly toxic to humans. Okay. Well, sounds like you answered your own question on why they don't use it. It kills you. Alright. It's the same antifungal you find in Tylenol. No bad power washing can happen. Only good. Only good power washing is acceptable. I will find your power washers who don't power wash good, and I will make them power wash good, and I will take away their bad, and I will make them pay for the bad. Don't thank me, America, for I am already president. It's the dirt. It's mocking me. Acting like I'm part of its property. I can feel it. It's always there. I'm going in circles. I feel like Frodo, trying to get to Mount Doom. The days are growing darker. Cashier. Things aren't the way they were before. You won't even recognize me anymore. Alright, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I have to stop. Words like violence bring the silence. We all know this. I know this. You know this. Some other guys that I met, yeah, online and on the bus know this. Stay calm. Focus. I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens anymore. I'm hurting. My mind is hurting. I'm gonna do it. Is that one better than the one I have? Should I have upgraded to that one first? The Prime Vista 1500? It looks very similar to what I already have, though, right? Power washer. Yeah, it looks the same. I need to go. Hey, Prime Vista 1500 is the name. I just saw it. Down there in the corner. It's tiny. I must. I have to. I must. Okay. Well, how much does the heavy duty cost? Whoa! Rewind. A record means rewind. A gunshot means forward. Okay. How do I access my... There it is. Extension. Long, stubby gun. Wait, what's the extension? None. Oh, hello. Hello. I can already feel it. Oh my god. Yes. Now is the time for me to rise. Someone put on hate breed. Put it on. Pay the record company. It's time. Oh. Oh, that is sick. Oh, that is nasty. What is this? What? This went from using, like, the starter P-shirt to becoming Vulcan Raven. What is this? Alright, it's still dirty, but it looks clean. Let me just give it a good once-over, work-over. Give it that good. Way better. The prophets, they lied to you. I am your salvation. That is magically delicious. What happened to this one? Only I had known the upgrade would be that powerful, I would have done it way sooner. Why did no one tell me to spend the money now? Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all are not believing in me. You need to focus on power washing. I need y'all to hold your hands together. Kumbaya, my lord. Power wash my wood. Together, one for all, under justice. I'm going to build a giant archway dedicated to me and America. Thank you. That was the outside. Oh, that's pretty good. What devilry. What profound weapon system. My God. Oh. Oh, it's just that good. It's just that good. The deletion of children's corruption vaporized before your eyes. Behold the glory. I don't know what's left dirty on that bottom, but we'll get back upstairs and figure it out. Oh, there, well, figured it out. Oh, my wet Jesus. My juicy baby Jesus. My rainbow gumdrop full of Reese's Pieces baby Jesus. This is what it's about. This is what it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Highfalutinating. High decarbonizing. Carbon footprint psychokinetic deletion. Oh yeah. That's green boy. My greenness. All of them got wider too. I don't know if you noticed that. Stronger and wider. I was feeling 6 feet from the edge, but now I feel like the holy diver. Like I've completely flipped. My script has been flipped. I feel so flipped. I feel like a pancake. I've been so flipped properly. Master Merrick. I have upgraded my cleansing device. Good. This will give us the ability to learn more secrets of the Millennium items. Oh. Oh. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Bring me back. What is this blue stuff down here? What is that, brother? Brother, your children are nasty, brother. They're inventing what's it called? Penicillin 2.0. That's how nasty your kids are. You've heard of toilet wine, but toilet welchers? I don't know about that. Did I forget to do that one? Huh. Wait, so these struts are done? I don't remember them beeping. I am under the skin of reality. I have evolved. I have now become the cleansing beam of condemnation. Destroyer of filth. Conqueror of angles. Oh my goodness. Not even the spinny, what's it called? Tic-tac-toe device. It didn't survive either. I didn't even know it was here. It was so darkened. Covered in the despair. Covered in the anguish. Let's work on it as I enter it. What is a man? Now that we cut deeper into the wound that has afflicted this land, we can discover a man's true nucleus. Oh, you get that one? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, they're all separate. Each cube is its own entity. Its own force of corruption. Nice. The double ring. What if this is the final test of becoming Elden Lord? Boom. We're straight up clowning on Filth Society right now. Tower trim. The tower trim must not be cleansed. That one is now. Okay. Okay. We're looking pretty cleanseful now. Oh my god. The speed. The power. The fabric of our lives. Finally. All of this playground's dark secrets will be revealed. The double trouble. Ooh. That one was creepy. That one made the hairs on my left arm tingle for some reason. I didn't like it. Might have just been my headset rubbing against my arm, the wire. But it happened at a really weird time. How do we get the stools cleaner? There we go. This is the H&L already. I know we had the H&L last time, but this is the H&L again. A whole nother level. Too powerful. It's too much for one man. No one man should have all this power. Clean the hood. Why does this playground have a fume hood? That's confusing. Oh, it's like a rain hood for like the fake little cafe. Okay, I get it now. It's like I was joking about the black tar heroin. Don't make it more real. Oh yeah. That was like a rock climb wall. You can see it again. Can I get lower? Might be easier from the inside. I say that. Cut this up. Let's slice it up again. Let's slice it. There we go. Just deleting the peanut butter from this range is unheard of. The inseam. Slicing. I must slice it proper. I must break it off proper. I have to clink it up before I fold it. Alright. Simple when you know how. I don't know why. I have a weird rhyme or reason method when it comes to ceilings or roofing. But if it works, it works, okay? I don't want you talking about my technique. If I get it done, I get it done. If it's done, it's done. Don't worry about how I did it. Worry about when I do it. Part of the ship, part of the crew. So it can be cleansed. There it is. The great cleansing is upon us. Soon the heretic and all his followers will be destroyed. And we can begin the great journey. To Dragonland. We'll all go down to Dragonland. Come along. Take my hand. How close to die am I? I'm getting close. Oh. My God. The amount of cleansing that has happened here. What's that? I saw something. My eagle vision guide me. Oh. Where are you? Show yourself. I won't hear it. I won't suffer it. Where are you? You cannot hide from me. No, you're here. No? Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it was the wind. Ah! The climbing pole wood. There's something amiss with it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we defeated it, finally. And as promised, the slide. Last one. Wow, it comes off so easily. I don't even have to soap it. I don't even have to free soak this. Not with this upgrade. Oh. Look at that. Maybe on this underside last. In memoriam for all the other children's sides out there that exploded. Oh yeah. That's weird. That's doing something to the old cerebral cortex. That's massaging the old dubla oblongata. Slide guides. Why are these the hardest pieces? Wow. Job complete. Let's go home. This took me way longer than I thought it would. I thought I was gonna get this one done in like an hour, hour and a half. This one, wow. But there it is. Success. And unfortunately, I must go Betty bye. I must. Society needs more ET at different times during the day. So I must away. I must away. But that was fun. I get it. I don't get it. It's the mystery of the power washing. It has a power. A very mysterious, nebulous power. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some more and get some more details and figure out what's going on. what toes in the mine butter are getting dipped with this game. But for now, thank you all who came out tonight. Thank you all who came back to watch these old episodes. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that like button. Keep on posting. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a good night.